Day and welcome to another one of my live stream lectures. And before we get started, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my YouTube channel truly would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. And also, please do not forget to mark your calendar for March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a powerful live stream lecture on how to write a successful business goal. This is one lecture you do not want to miss. So with that being said, let's get on down to this morning, Saturday's morning lecture, which is how to file your income taxes as a content creator and all of the information that you are going to need. You know, I'm a content creator. My channel has been monetized going on 3 years. So I've used the same certified public accountant to file my personal and business taxes. But I'm going to specifically present information in terms of, if you're a content creator, what documents that you are going to need to turn over and have ready for your accountant. You know, my personal and business taxes have already been filed. But the first thing I'm going to say is always, me personally, even though I'm retired, I've always used a certified public accountant for 21 plus years, because I also simultaneously have my business, Paris and Associates Resource Center. So I've always aligned myself with a certified public accountant. So when I added being a content creator under the services of my business, you know, I already knew the importance of it. But whatever amount of money you spend to pay a certified public accountant, that will always be a business write-off. So the money that I paid in 2023 for my accountant to file my taxes, that amount I was able to claim as an expense for 2024. So you always keep evidence of that if you're using a CPA. You know, I'm just keeping this thing real. You know, the certified public accountant that I've used now for 2 consecutive years is Mr. David Rodriguez. Prior to that, I had the same CPA for over 17 plus years. And I'm going to use Mr. Rodriguez again because I'm so impressed with his level of professionalism. Understand, Earl, a certified public accountant, they hold a degree in accounting. They have to answer to a board. They had to pass an exam for that certification as a CPA. They have to maintain ongoing continuing education and pay a renewal application fee to maintain their credential as a certified public accountant. They have all of the updated software. You know, one of the things that I was so impressed about my accountant is he also sits down and explains everything to me. He gives me financial tips that I can utilize throughout the year. If I have questions, I can always dialogue with him. And it's power, people. Like I said, my personal and business taxes are done. And this is a folder of everything that he did, the finished product. So I'm going to hold on to this, but I'm going to say again, I can't stress this enough. Especially if you are a content creator and your channel is monetized. You know, we get a 1099 at the end of the year as a content creator. We're considered an independent contractor. So we get a 1099 at the end of the year from YouTube to reflect our revenue that we made for that whole year. So in our hope, you know, if your channel is monetized, you know, especially when your channel is, as a content creator, you're getting into a level of income, you really need to be paying attention to your dollars and cents, and you really do need to be aligning yourself with a certified public accountant so your behind won't get in trouble with Internal Revenue Service. One of the most important documents as a content creator, when you get ready to pull your documents together for your CPA, is he is going to need to see your 1099. YouTube sends us a 1099 at the end of the year. So you're going to need to submit this to your CPA. My 1099 reflects all of the money I made for 2024. So he's going to get this powerful document in a folder. This validates that being a content creator is a business. By evidence, we get a 1099 at the end of the year. We're considered an independent contractor by YouTube. You know, being a content creator is a business. By evidence, we have to enter into a contractual agreement and abide by the YouTube partnership terms of agreement. You know, this is the business. By evidence, we have to adhere to those community guidelines. So I had to turn over to my accountant my 1099 from YouTube with all of this powerful information on the Parasites identification number, meaning that's YouTube. Parasites identification number is reflected on here. And of course, all of my information. Of course, my revenue and everything that he needs to see from this 1099, I had to turn in. And another thing I do as a businessman or a businesswoman is I also turn over my 1099 from the prior year. So this is my 1099 from YouTube for 2023. I got my 1099 from YouTube for 2024. And from a financial strategic standpoint, I like to compare those two documents so I can see in terms of gauging my bottom line. Yeah, my bottom line, my revenue. Has my revenue from year to year, has it gone up? Has it gone down? Has it remained the same? So I'm going to analyze those two documents as a way to come up with a game plan in terms of what I need to do strategy-wise to continue to financially grow my YouTube channel. I like turning in my prior 1099s to my certified public accountant. So when I meet with him, we're looking at this and we're going over, he's giving me recommendations. We're looking at those numbers because as your income goes up, you better be strategic and smart to make sure you're offsetting that with appropriate business expenses. So I'm going to always give him my current 1099 from YouTube. And I'm going to always give him the prior 1099 from YouTube because what that does is open the platform for discussion in relation to my financial health. And that's one of the reasons I always like utilizing good certified public accountants, because it's not about just doing my personal taxes and my business taxes. It's about holding those discussions and going into dialogue to empower me to grow financially from a financial standpoint. So if you are a monetized channel, and if you are not turning these documents over to your accountant, if you're not turning those 1099s over to claim that income and filing it on your business taxes, I'm telling you, you are going to be setting yourself up for failure because Uncle Sam can audit you and they're going to want to know why you did not claim that income as a content creator, because they're sending you the 1099. They're sending you the 1099. So this is critical. This is one of the first documents that accountant is going to need to see, your 1099 from YouTube. Another document that I turned over to my accountant, second folder. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the business side. You know, this is the business side of YouTube, being a content creator. I don't care if you got 5 million subscribers or 10,000 subscribers or 4,000 subscribers. And if you're monetized, you're getting this. The commonality, if you are monetized, you are getting a 1099 from YouTube. Bottom line. I don't care if you're making $1,000 a month or $10,000 a month, you're behind getting this 1099. Make no mistake about that. Another document that I give in this folder, because I have everything in folders, labeled, in order, strategic. So it ain't no questions, none. So another folder I want to talk about is I give him a copy of the YouTube Partner Program terms. People, if your channel is monetized, You, as a content creator, you need to have a copy of the YouTube Partner Program terms. This is a contractual agreement. You need to read this body of knowledge in depth and breadth. This validates this is a business. So I also give this to my accountant so he can also see more evidence that my channel is monetized, so he can see the contract. Yeah. So if your channel is monetized, if you ain't got a copy of this, and if you ain't reading it at least once a month, so you can know as a content creator what the YouTube Partner Program terms are, because when you got something in your hand and you are reading this information, yeah, read it. Don't go out here and say, read it. And if you have questions, you can send YouTube an email. If you have questions about this contract, you can send YouTube an email, and trust me, they will respond. So if your channel's monetized and you as a content creator don't have a copy of this, and if you as a content creator is not providing this contract, a copy of this contract to your certified public accountant, you're behind and setting yourself up for failure. Make no mistake. So he gets that. Every year he's gonna get this. I'm gonna make sure he gets it. And when I met with him this year, we discussed this contract. Yeah, we discussed this partnership contract between Marie Holiday and YouTube. The next folder I want to talk about, if you are a content creator, I ain't playing, is also, even though it's reflected on the 1099 that YouTube sends me at the end of the year and anybody else who's monetized, I also give my accountant information on my payment account information, my account ID from YouTube. As a content creator, and that's a long digit number. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a 16 digit number. My AdSense account number. I want him to, this is how I get paid. Yeah. This also ties into how I'm getting paid. So I'm going to make sure my accountant has a copy of this rich information when he's filing my business taxes as a content creator. Because being a content creator is a service I do under Parents and Associates. So you need to know what your Google, you need to know what this is. My accountant needs to know what this is. I want him to know, have that information in relation to my Google AdSense account. So he's getting that. He's getting that. Another powerful folder that I gave my accountant, and we're going to talk about this, is, and I had to go into my account and print out all of these documents. And it's 1, 2, 3, for the whole year of 2024. So 12 documents I had to print out. 12 from January 2024 to December of 2024. Scrape Google statements, all of my Google statements that I got for the entire year of 2024 to reflect on the amount of money that I paid as a content creator for Google paid advertising. Because I spent a lot of money on advertising, on marketing my book, Awake Financial Freedom. I spent a lot of money on Google paid advertising to market my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. You know, the primary services I provide under my company is professional business coaching for people who want to go into an executed contract over the course of 4 paid coaching sessions, who want to hire me to develop their strategic business plan. And I'm at full capacity with that. So I'm marketing not just my YouTube channel through Google paid advertising. I'm also marketing my company. I'm marketing my book. other products and services. And I also market certain YouTube videos to expose my channel to the masses, people. Understand, marketing should be ongoing. You should never stop marketing. There's all forms of marketing. Just like I'm marketing my book. See that poster back there? My publishing company, I paid for them to do a huge poster for my book title, Await Financial Freedom. So that's a form of marketing, non-stop. Anytime I'm in front of these cameras on these YouTube platform, you better believe I'm gonna have my poster for my book, Await Financial Freedom, in the backdrop, ongoing marketing. So I'm marketing my book. I'm always going to reference my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. If you go to my YouTube channel where the links are, one of the first links on my YouTube channel is a link to my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. So I'm always marketing. So these Google statements that I got for the entire year of 2024, and you got to be monetized to have privy to do this, it reflects how much money I spent on advertising each month. So I had to print out all of 2024 and turn these Google statements over to my CPA. All of the money I spent on Google paid advertising was a 100% business write-off as a businesswoman under my company. Make no mistake. So, and again, I obtained all of these. My CPA got copies of all of this, people. All of this, all of it. You know, for example, January of 2024, I spent $344 on paid advertising to market my book, to market my company, to market certain YouTube videos, my product, my services, and my brand. And I'm going to tell you something, marketing for the whole year, I do other forms of marketing too, has a direct impact, number one, on the sales of my book, Await Financial Freedom, had a direct impact on increasing revenue under my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center, that primary services, professional business coaching. And it also had a direct impact on pushing my YouTube channel into the next stratosphere in terms of increasing subscribers, views, ad revenue, and etc. Had a direct impact, all of that. And then on top of that, all of the money I spent on Google paid advertising was a 100% business write-off. My accountant got this powerful folder. And if you are, and I tell people, don't just become a content creator to focus on growing your YouTube channel. Utilize this YouTube platform to market your other products and services and brand. You know, rather you sell books, or you do computers, or you do hair, or whatever. Use this platform to market your other products and services and brand, because my other products, services, and brand, Parents and Associates Resource Center, my company, 21 plus years strong, my book title, Await Financial Freedom, all of that is separate from YouTube. Make no mistake. You know, my company been around long before YouTube. You know, if YouTube was to shut me down right now, that's not going to stop my company from generating revenue. That's not going to stop the sales of my book. That's not going to stop my two world-renowned publishing companies. I went through two world-renowned publishing companies to get my book published. Page Publishing Company published the soft copy, the ebook version, and the Kindle. So I get royalty checks from the sales of my book from Page Publishing Company. And then I went through Audiobook Network for them to publish the audio version of my book October of 2023. So I get royalty checks from Audiobook Network in relation to the sales of my book. Then I get ongoing revenue that I make under my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. All of that is separate from my YouTube checks. So I say that to say it is critical from a business standpoint. Use this YouTube platform as a content creator, rather you monetize or not, to market your other products and services in brand. And that's how you begin this increase your revenue from multiple streams of income. Make no mistake. So, and this is so important. In another, and like I said, everything that I just presented is exclusively in terms of what a monetized content creator should be presenting to their CPA. And you should have these documents. You should have all of this. You should have your printout of your Google statements for the whole year, people. And you should have it in a folder. This is a must. You need to have your evidence of your Google AdSense account. You need to know that number. You need to know those numbers. Your accountant need to know those numbers to file your business taxes. You got to have this. It's critical that you have readily available your 1099 for the current year and the prior year, so you can do a breakdown analysis. So you can know, rather the revenue is going up, rather it's going down, rather it's staying the same, and then whatever the outcome is, develop a strategy plan, a game plan to continue to increase your YouTube revenue as a content creator, and have a discussion about this folder with your certified public accountant. This is a must. You must have a copy in a folder and read it at least once a month as a monetized channel. The YouTube Partner Program terms. This is a contract, people. This is a contract between the content creator and YouTube. It's a contract. It's a business. So wouldn't you not want to have this in your hand? And would you not want to be reading it once a month? Be honest with you, I read mine twice a month, but at least once a month. And have that readily available to turn over to your accountant. And then as a content creator, use, which is the most important, a certified public accountant who is staying abreast of these tax laws to file your business taxes as a content creator, and have this information ready and available for next year. So when that CPA do your taxes for the next year, he's looking at your stuff. He's looking at your stuff. And also have in a separate folder of the amount of money you paid your CPA for the prior year, because it's going to be a write-off for the year in the here and now. This is what you need right here. All of this. If you ain't got this, because my channel monetized. If you ain't got all this, you in trouble. If you can't put your hands on this, you in trouble. Because as you continue to make money as a content creator, as your money begin to rise and rise, trust me, you're behind going to get audited. You are going to get audited. You need to have this readily available. You need to have your certified public accountant in your corner, because I know a lot of content creators, the ones who out there making all that money. I personally know quite a few of them have gotten themselves in trouble with the Internal Revenue Service because they ain't been appropriately filing their taxes, their reported income from YouTube. Because if YouTube is sending you a 1099, it can be tracked. You can't hide nothing. So how you gonna make all this money, then you're behind, turn around, you ain't claiming it? This is too much evidence. This is too much evidence. You don't want to mess around with Internal Revenue Service and mess around and go to jail. This is real talk, people. This is what a lot of content creators don't want to talk about. They just want to talk about, oh, I'm making all this money. I'm going to tell you something. And I said this before. To each his own. The only person in this world who is going to know how much money I'm making on a monthly basis as a content creator is God and my certified public accountant. That's it. That's it. All you need to know for the world, all you need to know, I'm getting a 1099. No different than you get a 1099 when you got a W-2 job. No different when you get a 1099 when you've got a part-time job. So why would you want to come on these platforms and tell the world, oh, this is how much money I'm making? You ain't going on these platforms, I would hope, and telling folks how much money you're making from your W-2 job or your part-time job. You know, the way I was raised, the way I'm old school. The way I was raised, certain things in this world you don't talk about. You don't talk about your finances. You don't talk about your personal business, your family business on these platforms. So why would you want to come on these platforms as a content creator telling folks your personal private information in relation to your 1099 and how much money you make? To me, that's personal. The only person who's going to know my numbers is God, Marie Holiday, and my certified public accountant. And my certified public accountant is bound by confidentiality laws, people. This is real talk. This is real talk. And also, and this is just for content creation, filing taxes. In addition, my accountant got all of my other stuff, all my other 1099s from my retirement income, my 1099s from my financial portfolio. He got all that too. He gets all that because that's revenue. He got my information on revenue from my company. But this lecture is specifically geared towards filing your income taxes as a content creator, bottom line. Because I'm telling you, tax season right around the corner. April 15th, right around the corner. So you're going to have a lot of content creators who made whatever amount of money they made for 2024. They behinds ain't claiming all that money. They're going to keep on. They're going to keep on, and they're going to get that letter from the Internal Revenue Service, and we are for failure to file, report your income as a content creator. And it's laws against that, and they're going to get their behinds in a whole lot of trouble. This here is what people don't want to talk about right here, which is the most important. I've been in business as had my business Paris and Associates Resource Center, simultaneously working in the workforce for 21 plus years. People, this is how I've been functioning when it comes to my business taxes and my personal taxes for 21 plus years. And I have always aligned myself with a certified public accountant. Be on this earth long enough, you are going to be audited by Internal Revenue Service. I love audits. I'm so strategic and organized. I don't care what shredded piece of paper Internal Revenue Service requests for me to send them. It's a powerful thing when I can go to the appropriate box. Because I have, here's all my stuff for 2024. I have it in a box. I have it in folders. I have it labeled. I have it organized. It's strategic. That's the hard copy. On top, it's in a database, the electronic version with my certified public accountant. So be on this earth long enough as an adult, you are going to be audited by the Internal Revenue Service. I love audits. And because my stuff is so well organized, I don't care what shredded piece of paper that Internal Revenue Service is requesting, or my accountant is requesting, or any financial stakeholder is requesting. I don't care if they need a receipt dating by 20 years. I can go to the box and I can go to the folder and I can pull it, people. That's power. And that's how you want to handle your business side of being a content creator in terms of filing your taxes. You want your stuff organized. You want to have the documents and go ahead and pay that certified public accountant to align themselves with you to keep you out of trouble and make sure your personal business taxes are filed correctly, and to make sure that your money is working for you versus, you being controlled by the money. No, let your money work for you. Be strategic, because the more business expenses that you have to write off, what that does is reduces your taxable income. Bottom line. Share this powerful information, because April 15th is right around the corner. You got many content creators out there getting themselves in a lot of financial trouble, and they don't have to. If you have questions, put your questions in the comment section. If you want have questions about anything that I have presented, if I know the answer, I'll let you know. If I don't know the answer, I would just recommend for you to consult with a certified public accountant, because this is very, very, very important legal information. Make no mistake. So again, mark your calendar for March the 29th. at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, people, I'm going to present a powerful lecture on how to develop a successful business goal. This is one lecture you do not want to miss. Simple Fidelity, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.